70% of the companies that we surveyed believe that 2020 will be a year of decline. However, in Europe, we see a number of sectors becoming more resilient. And especially if you look at life sciences, companies like AstraZeneca, GSK have had incredible first half for 2020. Or you see areas like technology. The technology spending is actually supposed to be flat this year in Europe. So almost recession-proof, especially in some areas like consumer electronics. There's then a second bucket of industries that really is being more resilient, but not necessarily growing in this recession. This includes telcos, banking, and some areas of insurance as well, as the crisis hasn't hit those sectors quite yet. The big mover, of course, is the public sector. In that space, we've seen a resilient ICT spending in Europe, unlike the US and the UK, and we expect that the stimulus flowing into next year might make this a crucial sector to look at in 2021.
It's really difficult to answer this question because it's unpredictable how long this return to growth curve will be for European industry. The digital impact has been that, first of all, IT spending in this industry have been curbed due to the cost problem, also budget problem, and cost focus in terms that have been more redirected towards other type of business continuity priorities than digital investment. But the other impact across this industry has also been that some digital gaps have emerged. Of course, the how deep this curve depends on the industry, but will also in particular depend on individual organization steps and moves that have been taken in the last few months in order to grant business continuity, but also in particular on the moves taken to merge business and IT resiliency into what we call digital resiliencies that will be key in the next few months to build and grant a solid future enterprise.
This is a question we get a lot these days, and the answer is it depends. The reality is that a lot of the growth that's coming in the digital space is actually driven by those hotspots, those ecosystem areas where industries are coming together. On the other hand, having a very disciplined, very structured industry strategy, allowing you to reuse the expertise from one customer to the next in the same subsector, that's actually a strength. At the end of the day, this will come down to two factors. First, what is it you're offering? What's the offering of the supplier? If you're pushing something that's a platform-based offering that allows companies to cooperate on an initiative, then the first approach might make sense. The second thing will be the ability of your sales force. If your sales force is able to articulate a message around ecosystems and cross-industry hotspots and the capabilities that you bring, then of course that will make sense as well.
So, if we look at the technology space in particular, it's true that the crisis showed that some area where there has been an absurd, as the question say, in terms of collaboration among different players within the industry. And this type of collaboration is mainly of two types. So the first one is to facilitate business agility and also supply chain resilience. But then also another type of collaboration we are seeing in the industry is really where different players join their digital competencies and also knowledge to deliver innovative solutions. For example, take the telco and networking provider, how they are, for example, collaborating with the industry operational technology specialists, merging, for example, their connectivity capability on the telco networking side, think about 5G also, new capability with specific industry-specific operation technology solution on the other side to really deliver this fully industry-specialized but innovative product.